Hey guys, I'm here with about 4 mini reviews. I haven't been uploading videos just because my computer's been being really weird and I haven't been able to. So I'm uploading on my webcam right now, so we'll see how this goes. But anyway, I have 4 reviews of books that I've read in the past 2 weeks since the last time I uploaded. So the first one is Desperate Souls by Gregory and Lamberson, and it's the second in the Jake Hellman files. I did the first one. If you want to look at my videos, it's called the first one is called Personal Demons, and so this one is the second, and it's about this one. If you haven't read the first, it might have a few spoilers to the first one. Not the second one. I won't give spoilers to the second one, but it might have a few. So if you don't really care, then just check it out. But just let me know. So the second one is starts off with Jake Hellman is a PI now, and he's hired by this older woman to find her dead grandson because she believes that she saw him dealing drugs because they live in like Manhattan, like where the crappy part of Manhattan, I guess, in New York. And what he ends up finding out is this drug lord is using voodoo to create this drug called black magic. And when you snort it, like I guess it's like cocaine or something, when you snort it or inject it or whatever, it turns you into a zombie. And he's using these zombies to take over New York and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the basic of it. I like it. I give it the first one I gave 3 out of 3, I think, and this one I'm gonna give like 2.5 to 3 because it wasn't super amazing. The zombies in it were good. It was good on the zombie front. It wasn't as weird. If you read the first one was really out there and weird and good, and it was good, but it was just there was a lot of parts that I was just like, what in the world just happened? It's just really weird and stuff like that. So, this one wasn't as much just because in the first one I've never heard of those creatures that they had. And in this one it's zombies and we're all aware of zombies, so we're used to zombies. And so yeah, I'm currently reading the third one called Cosmic Forces. And this one so far I'm about 80 pages in. It's pretty weird. It's starting to be like the first one. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you guys want any more in-depth reviews on these books, just let me know. But I'm just doing a quick update type thing. But yeah, the second is called Desperate Souls by Gregory and Lamberson. Yeah, I do recommend the series. It's pretty good. Like I said, I'm only on the third, and then there's going to be a fourth in October 2012 called Tortured Souls. And I'll see how that one is. But so far, I definitely recommend the series if you're into that. Even if you're not into like, I don't even know how to describe it. I guess it's like murder mystery mixed with sci-fi-ish, just weird stuff. Even if you're not, just give it a try. Get the first one from the library or something, and if check it out if you want. But and then I think after Desperate Souls, I think I started reading Warm Bodies by Marion, and that one I definitely appreciate the suggestion, but I only got about 60 pages in, I want to say, and it was weird. Like it's what it is it's written, I believe, in first person point of view by this zombie named R, and he is a typical zombie, so like he's a zombie, he can't have a conversation. So he's trying to talk to you and it's kind of getting jumbled up. And I guess that was the point of it or something, but I just didn't like it. It really got on my nerves. And so I'm not trying to give it a rating because I only read 60 pages. I didn't really give it a chance. But I just had so many other books, I just didn't want to read it anymore. But I do recommend it. I think you guys should check it out. I'm not at all trying to say don't read it. I'm just trying to give my opinion that the first 60 pages I did read I didn't really like and I didn't finish it, and I do want to finish it later definitely. But yeah, so check it out if you want. And then after that I started reading Rot and Ruin. After that I started reading The Radleys by Haig. And that one is about a family that's sort of like Desperate Housewives. They live in suburbia and they try to be the perfect family, but in reality, it's a mom, a dad, a son, and a daughter. And the son and daughter are really close in age. I think the son's older. So the son's like 16 and the daughter's like 14, but they're really close in age. And So it's about how they're vampires and the kids don't know it. And so the kids just think that they're like weird and stuff. And so one night something happens, and Claire is the daughter, I think. She commits this crime and she doesn't understand why, and then the parents are forced to tell the kids that they're vampires. And the daughter, the kids, like I said, they just think they believe that they're freaks because, you know, I think the parents told them that they have some kind of skin rash, and so that's why it burns when they go outside in the sun. So they have to wear like, sunscreen all the time, and they're really, really pale, and they get made fun of at school. And so when the parents told the kids, the dad or the brother, he was like, great, I'm even more of a freak, that's awesome. And the daughter kind of totally embraced it and was like, great, now I know why I'm like this. Before I didn't know, now I do. And so and then it just kind of goes from there. So I read that one, and that one I give it like 1.5 to 2 because I did like the vampire aspect of it, obviously, but it was just it was very cliche, and it wasn't very unique. And it just, if you're tired of the whole, like, everything is about vampires nowadays, if you're tired of that, definitely don't check this out. It's like I said, it's more of like a fun read, like a beach read sort of, I guess, with a little bit of gore and violence. But yeah, I mean, whatever, if you want to check it out, go ahead, but I don't highly recommend it or anything. It didn't blow me away. And then after that, I read Rotten Ruin by Jonathan Maberry. And Rotten Ruin I don't have because I took it back to the library, but I have Dust and Decay, and this is the second one by Jonathan Maberry. And what the series is about is this family. It's about this city called Mountainside, and it's set 15 years after First Night, which is the night that the zombies attacked or whatever for the first time. So it's 15 years post-apocalyptic zombie-infested world, and it's about this. I guess each person is given food rations and stuff like that to live, and once you turn 15, you have a month or so to get a job, and if you don't, then your food rations either they're cut off or they're cut in half or something like that. But so the beginning starts off with Benny, who's the main character. He just turned 15, and he's trying to find a job. And so the first 60 pages were him trying to get a job, and that was kind of boring because he goes through different interviews, and I thought it was going to jump right into, because in the synopsis it says that he ends up working with his brother, and at first he doesn't want to because he believes his brother's like a coward, and like all of us, we all think, because his family, his mom and his dad died during First Night. And so, like all of us, we all think our, older brother or our mom and dad or guardian, we all think that, they're horrible and they're stupid and they don't know what to talk to now. And so that's how he sees Tom, his older brother. And then he ends up learning, like about 100 pages, and he ends up learning what his brother actually does, which you'll find out. It's really interesting. So, and then I don't want to say what the second one is because it's a sequel, but I give the first one, I give it like 2.5 to 3. It was pretty good, but I guess because it was the first, it had to, introduce you to the series. So it wasn't super amazing. It was a little slow at times, and it was kind of more middle grade than young adult. So there's that aspect. If you don't like more younger books, then I don't suggest checking it out. That's just my opinion. But the second one, I definitely give like 3 out of 3. It was really good. It had me totally like, I'd be reading and I was like, oh my gosh, this just happened. And I never usually get that into books where I'm, talking to myself and I'm like, don't do it, don't do it. So it was pretty good. My husband was laughing at me because I was like, talking out loud and stuff like that. But yeah, like definitely go check out the series. It was pretty good. And yeah, so that's just my little update on the books I'm reading. If you guys want more in-depth reviews, let me know. But that's just, if you guys want to check out my Goodreads too, I update that all the time if I don't have time to upload or anything. So go check that out. Go check out my blog. And yeah, happy reading. I'll see you guys later.